What's up, everybody? Welcome to Relationships with EJ80 Truth. Today, I'm talking about the mistakes that couples make in bed. We already did the men, we already did the women. Now we're going to do the couples. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share. And don't forget the notification bell so you always be notified whenever I release a new video. So, the biggest mistakes couples make in the bedroom. Number one, saying no to sex because you're not in the mood. Now, ladies, listen. Trust me. I understand that there's a whole emotional thing that goes along with sex. Sex is not just sex. There's a whole bag that goes with it. And yes, we want to always be in a position where we, hype the whole day up so that by the time, we get together, it's already, business time. And you can reach your maximum each and every time. That is what we want. But the truth of it all is that it don't always happen. You may not be in the mood or he may not be in the mood, but don't you know when you tell your partner that you're not going to have sex with them simply because you're not in the mood, you leave that person wanting. You leave them unfulfilled. And, leaving someone wanting and unfulfilled leads to wandering. It leads to their mind starts racing and getting into other things that perhaps they should have no business getting into. So, I'm not going to just say just do it every time, but this is not a good reason not to have sex with your partner simply because you're not in the mood. Because if your partner needs it, you need to be the one to give it. And same vice versa, brothers. If she needs it, you should be the one giving it. Whenever. All right? All right. So that's the first mistake that couples make in bed. The second mistake is keeping a to-do list in the bedroom. And I mean, some people really have step 1, kiss her. Step 2, hug her. Step 3, massage her feet. Step 4. And it's like, when you do that, it just takes everything out of it. I mean, there is no feeling, there is no excitement, there is no anything. Sex is just something to do, to check off the checklist. So don't make your time together so locked into a routine, so it's got to go this way or it's just not going to work out. Don't do that. Throw the to-do list away. Break the routine. Just do whatever comes to mind. Trust me, it will enhance your relationship as opposed to keeping it A, B, C. Like the Clear Eyes commercial guy. Hi, this is Clear Eyes. I've never watched that whole commercial. You don't want your relationship in the bedroom to be like that. So routine, same thing over and over again. Get some spice and throw it in there. Shake things up. The third thing, number 3. Couples, for some reason, find it necessary to compare their sex lives. And I mean compare it to movies, to ex-boyfriends and ex-girlfriends, or to current friends. And, and it's like, as long as you and her are good to go, who cares what all of this other nonsense is? What are you doing? You up there worrying yourself, oh man, because her ex-boyfriend, he was African and he used to walk with a limp because he couldn't put it nowhere else. Come on, man. Stop that foolishness. Because if he was that good, she'd still be with him. He used to date a stripper. How can I compete with a stripper? Well, if she was all that great, she would not be his ex. Stop comparing yourself to other people and to even to yourselves. You know, stop comparing yourself to your expectations or your over flooded imaginations. Go in there, handle your business the way you know your woman like it to be handled. Girlfriend, get in there and do those things you know that man like. Forget all that other stupid stuff, comparing yourself to movies and junk. You could never be happy because you'll never measure up to a memory. And you'll never measure up to actors on a movie, especially porn. So stop it. As long as you and him are happy, or you and your partner, whatever the case may be, screw all the rest of that stuff. All right. Number 4. You don't talk about sex before, during, or after. This is a major mistake. It's a flaw that a lot of couples fall into. Number 1, if you don't talk about sex before, then you'll never know what's expected. You'll never know your partner's fantasies, what drives her up the wall, what makes her toes curl and her eyes roll back in the back of her head. Of course, trial and error is good. But if you can have a couple of conversations, then maybe you can get more right than wrong. Same vice versa, ladies. This street goes both ways. Talk about sex. Talk about it. I mean, stop acting like it's something filthy. Talk about it. Tell each other your fantasies. During sex, talk, please. I begged you, talk. God damn it, say something during sex. When you talk during sex, it just I'm lost for words, but it amplifies the whole experience when you're talking, when you're telling him how you feel and what he's doing to you, and when she's telling you how you make it her feel and so forth. When you communicate and you talk about sex during sex, woo! I ain't even gonna get into that. And after sex, talk about sex after sex. There's nothing wrong with finding out if everything was good for you. This is how we improve. So, man, don't be so prideful or so scared that she's going to say, yeah, that last thing, I didn't like it. That's the greatest answer you can ever get. Because now you know next time this is not the play. You can go and do something else. And that might be the home run hitter. But if you don't talk about it afterwards, you just keep on doing the same thing, thinking you're hitting a home run, and it's just a foul ball down the line. Same with you, ladies. Ask that brother. So, when I turned around like that, did you like that? Because it's the same with him. And please, people, tell the truth. All right, so let's talk about it. Number 5, having unrealistic expectations. This kind of goes into what I was saying about, measuring yourself up to pornography and other movies and whatnot. Ladies, for you to expect for orgasmic performance every single time is unrealistic. For you to expect him to do that 30, 45-minute run like he did on your birthday, and you want him to do that every day, unrealistic. Unrealistic. Brothers, that thing that she do, what she do so well, It doesn't happen all the time. Remember that time that she did that thing and you screamed like a little schoolgirl and your whole body went into convulsions? That was amazing. It's not going to happen every single time. It's unrealistic. And if you guys were 15, 16-year old and you're screwing like rabbits every other day, you're like 4 or 5 times a day, and now you're 45 and 50 years old and you're still expecting that 4 or 5 times a day, unrealistic. Keep your expectations to what you know about each other on the level that both of you are. Now, if something happens and one of you exceeds, great. Wow. But don't expect it every single time because it will not happen every single time. Well, those are my mistakes that couples make in the bedroom. I am EJ80 Proof. Oh, and in fact, I also made 2 other videos. If you missed the video about mistakes, the 10 mistakes men make, or the 7 mistakes that women make, check right here in these cards, and you will be able to see those videos. You're going to enjoy them. They link right in with this one. I'm EJ80 Proof. This is Relationships. Thanks for watching.